I think it's safe to say that out of the many things that people didn't like out of Age of Ultron, there was one that really stuck with a lot of people, and even people that liked the movie kind of found it a bit odd and just didn't like it. Now, of course, I am talking about the relationship between Black Widow and Bruce Banner, which kind of came out of left field in that movie and surprised a lot of people. Now, for most people that are very familiar with these movies, I don't think I need to say it, but of course, those movies, the first two Avengers specifically, were not directed by the Russo brothers, who went on to do The Winter Soldier, Civil War, and Infinity War. Those were directed by the Russo brothers. So going from one set of a director to another set of directors can always bring with it changes, but some things have to be addressed from previous movies. And of course, there is a little bit of a, I guess you could say, a nod to their relationship in Avengers Infinity War, but much like many things in that movie, they don't have a lot of time to hang on to it, so it kind of gets sidelined in the film, and honestly, I think I'm pretty much okay with that. If they never go back to that relationship, I don't think I would lose a night of sleep. But, you know, some people might be fans of it, some people might not, I don't know. But recently, the Russo brothers were directly asked about that relationship, and the fact that it didn't appear in the comics, and they specifically ask about the choice of not to use it in their movie, and they more or less just said that was a Joss Whedon decision and not something that they can really speak about or explain on what his mentality and process of including that was. But he said he does think that this was a Joss thing, trying to find interesting ways to pair up characters that you might not see paired up before, and the dynamic between them is kind of what brought them together. So honestly, I kind of see where he's coming from, and I kind of understand why Joss Whedon did that. I get it, but it just felt weird to me, and I'm honestly 100% glad that they did not go back to that, and I hope they don't go back to it. My personal hope is that maybe they'll bring back Betty. I mean, they brought back Thunderbolt, so, you know, it's always possible. And of course, there is the fact that they even mention it. It's like, look, he disappeared for 2 years. She's moved on with her life. None of them knew where he was, and he didn't even know where he was, considering he was locked inside a Hulk and for how long he was gone. So things have moved past that point. It doesn't look like they're going back to it, and I don't think anybody's going to be pissed.